What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of comicbookinvest.com's Hot 10 show. Thank you for joining us for the October 16th edition of this show. I think the show's been going on a long time. And shout out to the one and only Ben Stein for making it happen. He is joined with us tonight on assignment. And we've got the family with us again. It's like I feel like it's been like 4 weeks in a row of like the whole family sitting down at the dinner table.
We look forward to it. That's why we all want to be here. This is like my highlight of Friday nights.
Bird City crew, what's going on? Mighty Mel V, you guys know Drunken Chat Son following this. Listen, we have a fun list this week. We've got a lot of fun stuff that we're going to joke about and have some fun with everybody in the live chat. A lot of people in the live chat already. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. We see you. Yeah, you guys know how the live chat works. Just be lively. We appreciate it. It makes the show really work. So,
yeah, my hotel room is my green screen tonight.
He's on assignment, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to guess. We need to guess the hotel.
Is it the hotel chain?
Yeah. No, the exact room, so we can SWAT you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That went really dark, really quick.
Who comes to the closest number of his room? Like, is your rooms like that? Or are you like 1A, 1B, or do you have like a number?
It's a number.
So are you on the first floor, second floor, third floor? What are we talking?
Well, you can't tell. Yeah, you can't give that away.
Yeah, that would give a huge. That would be too big of a clue because they're just gonna name every number. They're gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's gonna be 1,000 comments just to get every room in.
Yeah. Savages.
Well, again, you guys, shout out to the whole family tonight. Like I said, Mighty Mel V has got Drunken Chat coming up after this. What do you got going on tonight in Drunken Chat, Mel?
Apparently, it's going to be a lot of spec and a lot of guests. Just a regular show, not too crazy. I was going to break out the East of Elevation, but it's tired. I had to use a bandsaw today, so.
Dude, if you guys don't follow Mel on Instagram, what the hell was that you were posting earlier? That metalwork and stuff.
Yeah, I learned how to turn a IPS pipe into a bleed. So we were fixing a water line. I'm learning all kind of new shit. Before I got this job, I never used a fucking screwdriver or anything. So now I'm using bandsaws and power tools, all kind of crazy shit. I love my job. It's great.
Hey, Ant, you might want to turn down your external speakers a little bit. They're a little loud. And of course, remember, Drunken Chat Son, lots of spec tonight, lots of people going to be on there. You never know who's going to show up. You do know a couple of people are going to show up. The one and only Ultra Maximus Lucas is going to be there, so make sure you guys check it out. Sure, it's going to be lots of shenanigans going on. So, and of course, Bird City crew, what you guys got going on?
What do we have going on?
Everything.
Nothing, right?
Live shows. If you guys have not tuned into us lately, since I don't work like I don't want to say legit job because it's legit, right?
This is your job.
Now, guys.
Bird City's full time. So we've got shows.
Bird City Life.
Monday. Yeah, right. Bird City Live. Monday, Laura and I host a show. Tuesday, I do the Bird City Comics lunch break live sale.
And we have the Comic Book Women show. Eastern time.
Wednesday, we do a live show. Thursday, we come back with that lunchtime show. Friday, we do a show. And then we hang out with you guys Friday night.
Yeah.
Is there?
A lot of Bird City.
It's a movement.
It's a Bird City life.
Yeah, it's
life.
But
again, you said that Comic Book Women show, so make sure you guys all check out Comic Book Women. That's Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're going to have all kinds of goodies for you, so make sure you guys keep an eye on that.
Yep.
All right, let's get started on this list. Let's see here. And Laura, is your mic on? Let me make sure your mic's on. I think you're a little low on your mic.
Testing.
There you go. Now you're good. Okay.
Or as Anthony says, testes.
1, 2,
testes.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Let's get started here. We're going to go to the honorable mention this week.
There's the red dress.
There's the red dress. Yep. This is one of those kind of weird ones. Flaming Love. This one's really interesting. What's up with this, Ben? You're on mute. You're pulling a McClay. Now you know how it feels, bro. Now you know how it feels.
Oh man, it was terrible. No, I was thinking this is what Laura looks like probably with
Angry
Anthony most of the time. Like you suck. I can't stand you. No, it was
You said I have hairy feet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I usually pass up the photo covers because I feel like they're not going to be worth anything. Do you guys have that same feeling sometimes?
That's exactly why I said that, Ben. 100%. I've always had a weird thing where it's like I buy comics because I want art. I don't want the photo covers, and that's really hurt me a lot because some of these old books that have these photo covers like this are worth a lot more money because of it, right?
So has anybody else noticed that the little word blurb down there underneath the Flaming Love should be Mel V's intro on his Instagram?
From Casablanca
to Singapore, men's passion blaze at the mention of my name. I read that and I'm like, did somebody else? I get the Flaming Love. I get the chick in the red dress. Did we not read what that said?
Yeah, that's the 50s for you. When did this come out?
I don't even know her name though.
I think this was like 52. So
Jesus, man, she
looks like a Bernice. Let's call her Bernice.
A Margaret, little bad Margaret ass.
Margaret looks pissed.
Flaming Love number 4. Yeah. Wow.
I wonder what she's doing right now. Like, you're part of history. You're part of comic history, Margaret. Holler at us. Is this somebody's grandmother holler at us?
You think she's still alive?
It's a possibility.
I would like to find out who that is. That would be a great signature series.
Yo,
70 years ago.
Margaret, she probably rip up the comics, get the fuck out my house.
She's got to be in her 20s, mid to late 20s here. So 30 years. Yeah, she's pushing that Titanic, throwing her diamond off the back of the boat stuff right now.
50s Karen.
Ben's bringing it.
Oh my gosh, that's so
that was
fun.
good. That was good. 50s
I want
Karen.
to speak to your manager.
This is only the honorable mention, guys. What did they sell for it? Is this the raw?
No, it was a graded copy on Heritage. It sold for $8.10. I think it was I feel like it was like a CGC like 4.5 or something. I for some reason forgot to put down what the grade was, but there's only been 2 sales of this book ever in any grade, and it was the same exact book with the same serial number, and it sold last year for $600. So
I ordered the caviar, not the escargot face.
Wait, I got it, Mel. You ready? You guys ready for this one? What? You ran out of avocados?
Where's your manager?
All right, that was mine. Sorry.
All right, on to the next one. This is a great cover, though. I like the second honorable mention this week.
Yeah.
Grim Tales of Terror. Where we go? Grim Tales. Where we go? Jesus. Grim Tales of Terror. Number 2. This is what is this? The Michael Dooney variant. I haven't heard of Michael Dooney. Is he a big artist? This is one I haven't heard from him, but I really like this cover. This cover is badass.
I don't know Michael Dooney either, and I don't really know a whole lot about these Grimm books, but I know that they sometimes sell for 20, 20, depending on the cover. But this one sold for 50, more than 50.
It's the Indiana Jones thing, man. It's
not an incentive. It's not a numbered book. It's just a B cover. It's $50.
Yeah.
Zenoscope typically puts. I know we don't know this name, but they typically put decent artists on their B variants, and people miss them because they don't just how they come out and how they release them and stuff. I mean, nobody's previewing Grim Fairy Tale Zenoscope books. I like how the skeleton, even though he's been dead all that time, he's still got some thigh.
Yeah,
he pulled that one off.
Nice grip.
He's just laying there and he's like,
yeah, like she did it herself.
Right.
Like that's kind of creepy. That's kind of weird, right?
Hey, isn't that what
Instagram profile?
Yeah, Instagram profile, man. Set that shit up.
And she's not getting jungle treasure because the mosquitoes would have tore her ass up by then.
Right. I'm thinking that's not tactical wear.
Yeah.
For raiding tombs.
Guarantee she's not wearing proper sunscreen either.
Yeah, it would be cooler if it was a Goonies cover. If it was a Goonies cover, man, that would make that even cooler. So
that would have been cool.
This is a pretty cool cover.
And here we go. Shout out to Dan Barry. Michael Dooney is an American comic book writer and artist and toy designer, best known for his works on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So I'm sure Paul W. is all over this book.
Sweet.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the rest of these. Get into the actual list. Before we get into the actual list, I want to give one more quick shout out, and that is to the Bird City crew and Greg Horn for this really cool punchline variant. I'll be honest, and this is not me being a homer. Like,
right,
out of all the punchline variants, this is top 2 for me that have been released.
Right.
This C variant is top 2 for me. The A and B are probably top 10 just because for what the homage is, it's perfect. But man, that C cover blows it out. The colors, everything, man.
So Brian, we're running a contest right now, and we're basically saying you take that the A or the B and you create your own meme out of it, post it. As long as it's within reason. We don't want people getting too crazy, and posting the meme, and we're doing a giveaway. So mine was punchline says Bird City Comics. Joker says you, and then the Harley Quinn about to smash Joker in says your wife when she sees your Bird City Comics invoice.
Winner.
Winner.
So how can they get this? Where can they go?
Yeah, you guys go to birdcitycomics.com. There you go, greghornart.com, and then you'll see them on the front page. We got them under our featured section, so that's the goodies.
Hell yeah, that's a really dope cover. And shout out to Greg Horn once again for beautiful.
Brian, remember Laura's giving away a set of these comic book women next show.
Next comic book women, ladies and gentlemen, a set of those will be going. So you guys check those out.
Awesome.
Faux show. All right. On to the list this week. We'll start with a gorgeous cover wait, hold on, let me redo that. Let's do this right. Tonight is a crazy show. A gorgeous cover.
Woo!
Darth Vader number 6. I agree with exactly what you wrote, Ben. You put this cover with a first appearance, and yeah, killer, man. I'm surprised it's not selling for more. This is the lightning in this with Vader being stuck in the middle like that is badass, and the Emperor looks crazy spooky, man.
So
do you know anything about this first appearance though? Because I obviously I don't. I'm on the road.
I don't, and I will say this. Here's another perfect Sagu. Check out the Darkseid show on Flipside because I guarantee they talk about this character. And I have a feeling you should probably watch Drunken Chat some tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
are you just gonna read the book live so we on your show, Mel, so we can know who this character is?
No, I'm gonna give it away unless somebody else who reads it tell me who it is. Tell us about more.
Shout out to Ultra Maximus who says it's a cameo, and that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is that
I don't care about. I don't even care about these dumb cameos. I want the word. I don't even think out of. I want cameo out of comics. Take cameos away.
Yeah, I think it's so hard to tell with a lot of these new characters what is what. But with Star Wars, it's pretty simple. There's a few people you can go out there and listen to, and they will tell you what's what. CBSI does great lists on Star Wars characters, and I'm sure they'll be doing something about this character. And Tales from the Dark Side does deep dives on these Marvel books, especially these newer books.
So I heard the actual first full will be in issue 9, or will it be 7? I don't know.
See,
but I know this.
That's garbage.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
Get it, Ben.
I'm with you.
Hey, and I don't. Did you guys notice the I don't know if it's the story title, Into the Fire, the Punishment. That is exactly what is happening to Darth Vader. Like he is in the fire. Like it is awesome. It's a great cover.
Yeah, they killed it.
Read it to us, Mel. Nice
Dude,
and slow.
Mel, no bullshit. If you did a show with a fire pit placed in the background, wearing like a Christmas sweater, rug, and he's got a cup of cocoa, I would listen to you read these comics.
You know what idea that we're gonna do a drunk comic history, like drunk comic stories, where we get really, really fucked up, and just tell my version of what happens in this book. This could be one. This could be one.
I love this.
Hey,
He goes, read it to us.
episode.
He goes, read it to us, Mel.
Ooh, story time with Mel.
And then Comics Talk goes, and previews too.
Yeah, I'm not doing it on the preview. Into the Fire, The Punishment. Darth Vader, number 6.
Oh.
Our story begins. So I'm trying to go for James Earl Jones, Samuel L. Jackson.
What are these selling for Raw right now?
Like 10 to 15.
That's not bad.
No, and I actually swung by a comic shop today, and the guy had 6 of them sitting there, and they're sold out at Midtown. They're sold out at my comic shop, I believe. I should have bought 1 or 2 while they were there for cover price, but it's hard when you're traveling. I don't want to stock up too much on comics because then I have to figure out how to get them home. Yeah.
Limited bag space.
Well, this is an Inhoc Lee cover. I'm seeing that at the bottom. Inhoc Lee does great light work. If you can't tell from the light on his face, I love how he works with the light, especially in this book here. So this is solid stuff.
Yeah, I don't have this cover. I didn't buy it. I probably had a chance because of the chat show. Because on Chat Sun we always do previews and talk about books that we're picking up, and usually you'll see me pick up a book on that show, and I don't remember going over this because I probably should have bought it, but we probably did. All right.
I got a tip from Larry. Shout out to Larry Doherty, Larry's Comics. He said, "Yo, buy these." I said, "Okay." So I bought a few. You know, give some away.
Well, give me put one away. Put one aside from me, bro.
Absolutely.
Right. On to number 9. Number 9 this week. Another Walking Dead book jumping into the list. I always like it when I see Walking Dead jump into the list for purely selfish reasons, because right before the show took a shit, I bought an entire run up to like 180 or what, like I don't know, whatever it is, super long, and the show completely took a shit. And so I need to get some more love into Walking Dead so I can sell my Walking Dead books. So the Walking Dead Deluxe number 1 gold. This is going to be this is a 1 per store variant. What is that what's going on with this?
Yeah. And again, I mean, they keep putting. I mean, the story's been done for what, a year now.
It's so
the
weird.
Book's been done for a year. The show's basically done, and they keep putting these one shots out. It's weird, right? Does anybody else think it's weird?
Wasn't there like a new show that came on?
Yeah, there's a new Walking Dead that came out that looks pretty good. It looks like it's for a younger set of characters. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it wouldn't have anything to do with the comics at all, right?
No.
I think they're just trying to help out the comic. Is it? Are they giving it to the shops for free?
These 1 per stores, I believe so.
If that's the case, then they're doing it just to help out the shops, and I'm all for that.
Yeah, but who's buying them though? I mean, who's still
Walking Dead fans, man?
$50 to $75 just because it's got a gold. It's so weird, right?
There's a whole market. There's a whole market for those though. They did the gold foil, red foil, silver foil, 1 per store, all this stuff. They're milking it. There's a whole collector's market of these store foil 1 per variant. So I got a box of them, but I got a box of indie stuff that's gold, silver foil. But I mean, some of them you can't give away, and then other ones like this, you're paying what, $50 to $75 for.
Yeah.
I think this is just Robert Kirkman trying to help the stores, just like he did with the other one. And
Firepower. Was it? Oh no,
no. Remember, he did it with Walking Dead Negan, the Negan book.
Right.
He gave all those away. So
absolutely right.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that show will, like Mel said, there is a new show coming out, and hopefully that younger cast will kind of bring some excitement back into the series and push a little bit more love into the comics.
At first, I heard people say that they're Walking Dead kids. So I thought they were like a bunch of 8, 9-year-olds. I don't see dead kids.
But this is just number 1, right? Instead of being black and white, it's color. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think so, I don't know. I mean, isn't that all it is?
Is the deluxe version the big one? It's like a bigger size. It's like bigger than magazine size.
Really?
No, I think this is regular comic size.
Okay, all right.
I think.
Oh, that's why I'm asking. I don't. I know that they do a Walking Dead in a like I thought that's what I called it, the deluxe version, which is like a bigger size, and you know, so
I just thought that they were. I thought they were going back and making like color like because it's always been black and white. I thought they were making color versions or something like that.
If they did that for the whole series, that'd be just.
I think you might be.
I don't.
think
But
there
I don't
might
know.
be something like that. Shout out to anybody in our chat. Let us know if they are doing.
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure somebody's got it.
Yeah. And listen, here's a perfect example. Wonder World Comics saying Kirkman is the best to retailers, and it really seems like that's the case. He's pretty solid with.
Except for he's still. I mean, he's still selling his comic. I mean, you still have to buy. You have to order the comics to get the free one. So it's not. He's not completely.
Oh, so that's what I was asking, because I know he did that with the Negan book. He sent those Negan books to the stores to let them do what they wish with it.
Well, yeah, but they still had to buy a Negan book. I mean, they still had to order them.
Huh.
I mean,
yeah, when they do the one per store variant, you have to put in your initial order to get the special one.
I think there was books in that Negan one where he just sent to the store just as a thank you to give to them, where it had nothing to do with that. And that's why I was asking about this one. So, yeah. And Wonder World does say, yes, they're releasing all the Walking Dead in color. So that's what it is.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's what it is, Ben. Yep.
Like my man McClay would say, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out to Ben C. Yes. Get those thumbs up, guys. We appreciate that shit. Thank you so much. On to number 8 this week. This is a cover that I look at and I love now, but I didn't love then, and I probably wouldn't have even bought it if somebody told me. But I love it now just because I haven't seen it in a while. I'd never really liked these design variants, but for some reason I like this one.
Yeah, this is all new, all different Avengers number 9. And if you didn't know, you would never know that's Alex Ross.
Nope.
It is not Alex. It does not look like Alex Ross at all.
Really?
Alex Ross, did you say?
It's his sketch. Yeah. It's like his early sketch designs. You can tell it's his early sketch designs and shit. It's not his painted Alex Ross style. But you could tell, like, he sometimes, I remember Wizard back in the day put out like a special little part of an issue where it's like 10 pages of Alex Ross sketch design. I think it was like for Earth 2 when they were doing Earth 2 or whatever, what that Marvel book was. It was kind of like a Marvel, not Marvel's, the one with Captain America and shit. That when they did that, they did these designs, these sketch designs, and this is exactly what it looks like. So
it's good coloring. Yeah. I like the colors.
Yeah. But this is getting hot for a different reason, though, too, right?
Well, it's just all of a sudden, all this Nadia Pym or Van Dyne or whatever you want to call her last name, like all of her stuff is all going up. I mean, this is the first of her appearances as Wasp, or like in a new costume, right? This is this was like her first appearance as Wasp. So, but then she's got like, I mean, she's got variants that are selling well, like her Unstoppable Wasp.
Don't say the Yasmin Puri.
Yeah, the Putri and or whoever it is, and I mean, she's got all kinds of books, and they're all selling well right now. I'm guessing that this is just another one of these Marvel female characters that everybody's like, oh yeah, we forgot about her.
Can I say real quick that Banana, you have one of the best usernames I've seen in a long time.
Momoko, definitely.
Shout out to Banana Momoko.
When I first seen it, I was crying.
Yeah, killing it. And those colors do pop. They sure do.
And that Unstoppable Wasp 150, I am it's right now.
But as Ultra Maximus does, he pops in. He says, "For Free Comic Book Day is her first, though." So here we go.
We don't count Free Comic Book Day pretty much on anything, right, Laura?
Do we, Ben? Do we count those? Ben and I have a difference of opinion here.
Yes, we do not count Free Comic Book Days.
All right. what is this going? What is this selling for right now? Like $100?
$100, yeah.
Raw?
Hey, let me just say, I've talked to several people and they're like, yeah, I had this book, but like 6 months ago,
Yeah,
I sold it
exactly.
for like $10.
$100
Exactly.
raw.
Yeah, raw.
Not bad.
Yeah,
If you got
it
this
wasn't
book,
1 in 50, but you have to remember that this was heavily ordered because everybody knew that it was going to be her first appearance, non-free comic book day first appearance.
Ultra cracks me up. Second appearance.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, if anybody's pushing that, hey, let me just tell you, if anybody's pushing the sales of that free comic book day, oh my gosh, please stay away. There had to have been 400,000 of those ordered. So
That's why this
please
is
don't spend your-
$100 raw, though. I mean, because it's a rare book, right?
Well, but I mean, I think that this issue still probably had 150,000 ordered or something.
Ooh.
So I mean, there's probably still 3,000 of these out there.
What year did this come out?
20,
It's just recently came out not too long ago, right?
no, it was like 2016 maybe.
Oh,
I
I
wanna
felt
say
like I'm lost in a time warp, man.
That because I mean, with a white cover like this, that's enough time for these to get damaged and sit in boxes. So
I feel like it was 2016, but I could be wrong.
See, I agree with Sean here. He said, I'll put my $100 elsewhere. It's a solid cover, but I agree. If I have $100 to spend, it's not going to be on this.
Yeah. I'd love to find it in the wild, though, and a nice copy and grade that.
I'm sure you can. I'm working on some things.
Mel's Chatson hasn't even started, and Mel's already eaten, guys.
I'm already $100 in the hole. Thank you, Ultra.
on to number 7 this week, guys. Number 7. Let's do this. Boom. Batman 3
There she
Jokers. This is the variant of the second print, right? So this is the 1 in 25 sketch variant of the second print of number 1.
Yes.
Jesus. And I'm gonna be really, I might piss some people off right now, but this is coming from a Bolin fan, right? I'm a big Bryan Bolin fan, and Bolin's just not cutting it anymore, man. Does it feel like he's kind of?
Is that a Bolin cover?
Is this a Bolin cover? Okay, maybe not. It looks like Bolin. Okay, good.
I thought it was Fabok.
Oh, good. Thank God.
But I don't know if it is or not.
Holy shit. Thank God.
Now you got me questioning. I don't know.
All right. Thank God. I was about to say Bolin is fucking taking a shit.
Or Fabok.
By the way, the keyword tonight, you guys,
Taking a shit.
Because we can't play the where's Ben Stein at? We're playing a drink every time I say the word shit tonight. But yeah,
I'm just drinking for every word you say tonight.
or how about every time I'm lost because I feel completely lost with everything. This is what happens when I go on the road. I get so lost in.
This is a Jon Z book right here, though.
Oh, because of the shark?
Yeah.
It's not old enough to be a Jon Z book.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Past 1952.
Okay, so I was right. So it is.
It is Bolin?
It is Fabok, yeah.
Fabok. Or how do you say his last name? Is it Fabok?
I say Fabok, but maybe it's Fabok.
I don't know.
You guys remember the old Street Fighter commercials?
Yeah.
So whenever I see his name come up, I go, Fabok!
You're stupid.
Yeah, so I see a Gomez or Ed Randall said what it's just another one of these second so all of a sudden you're taking every store that I've been in they still have first prints available, so there's a lot of these stores that are not going to order the second print at all until they sell out of the first one. So then you add it's a 1 in 25 of a second print that most stores are not even ordering the second print, and it's gonna be a low. I think probably in 10 years, a lot of these second print incentive variants are going to be really hard to find. But like that Immortal, was it the Immortal Hulk that did it first? Like he was like morphing or something like that into the back cover or something. And that was a terrible cover. So,
but here's the question: is this really going to be rare, or is just people think it's going to be rare because it's a second print variant, you know, or 1 in 25? Because I feel like this book is already going to have a ton of print, there's going to be a ton of them anyways.
It may, I don't know.
So dealing with Marvel and DC from a retailer end, I can tell you guys that DC is probably the smartest group that deal with variants and incentive covers, because I love Marvel stuff, but man, they give you an incentive and exclusive on any cover you want to do. And DC is very selective on what books you can do and which books will have retailer incentives attached to them.
Is this a retailer incentive, or is this just a 1 in 25?
Well, retailer incentive, isn't that that would be anything that's a 1 in 25 or 1 in 10 or those qualify, right?
Not a retail exclusive, a retail
exclusive. I got you. I'm thinking exclusive. Exclusive, yeah.
So when they do incentives, there's always a reason behind it, and they're kind of a pain in the ass about it. So
yeah. Well, again, you know, I called it shit balling before, but thank God it's only Fabo.
Hold on, he said shit again.
Drink up.
All right, let's go.
On to number 6. Number 6 is a book I really like. I like these Justice League combo pack variants. This is Justice League number 31 from the New 52 series. This is because of the Green Lantern spec, I imagine, that's going on right now. Does that sound right?
Yep.
And this is the different print combo pack print, second print, I guess you could call it. Different color. I like that. That's one of the things that New 52 run did. I think they were like one of the first to really change the colors on the printings, which made them more collectible, and I think really pushed us into this this era where we really value these second and third prints because of the change, and at least the small change in the art. I love these New 52 combo packs.
Yeah, anything Jessica Cruz right now is doing well. 30, Green Lantern 20, even though it's just her hand. But this is like, you know, kind of like her first, you know, full everything or whatever. But the sales are crazy high on. I mean, $200 to $300 raw, $850 for a 9.8. Now I will attest that a lot of these combo packs are hard to get a 9.8 on. I've sent in a few because I bought a ton of combo packs a long time ago, and like I sent in the 40, which is the first Grail, and I had a combo pack and I got a 9.8 on that. But that was most of the other ones when I rip them out of the bags. Because the paper was weird too, so they're not even that easy to press because it's like got that glossy, weird paper from back then.
I don't want to call it newspaper, but it's really thin.
Yeah, it's an odd paper, but it's like it's got a real glossy finish on it too. So
yeah,
but yeah, it's very, very expensive for this book now.
So what's all the Jessica Cruz stuff about? She's going to be in this new Green Lantern thing for HBO Max? Or it's just rumors, or it's confirmed?
No, I think it's.
I thought they confirmed the characters that were going to be in it.
Yeah, I think it's her, and I see now everybody's not really thinking about Simon Baz.
He's got a combo pack variant too. That's a really good book.
Yeah. I think people are going straight to Jessica Cruz just because the whole female thing going right now. But Simon Baz is going to be in that. So I don't know. I probably depends on the actor and actress, you know, that they get for him. But
what about my man who hate everything, who got the red ring that we
Guy
talked
Gardner?
about? No,
Atrocitus?
No, he had like a Christmas special. He just
Larfreeze.
That's my man. That's my dude right there. Is he gonna be?
So shout out to Ultra Maximus, who blessed us with his presence on Modern Playbook the other week. He dropped a little knowledge on some of that Green Lantern stuff, and I think he'll probably be talking a little bit more about that stuff tonight on Drunken Chat.
See, I'm just not a DC guy. Like, don't even mention Aquaman.
I love this era of DC. This was my favorite, like one of my favorite eras of DC. That Batman series was so great. This Justice League-ish series was great. The Flash series was great. It was just
Super Sons. No, that wasn't New 52.
That was after this, but that was good too.
Rebirth, right? Yeah, I love that.
Mel, you can't say you don't love DC stuff. You don't love New 52 and throw in, I like Super Sons.
No, I did because I thoroughly enjoyed Super Sons as a book.
My 10-year-old likes Super Sons too.
It's great, even though John K should have been evil, but that's a whole other story I'll get into later.
I was going to say
Spectre. Mean?
So
I was going to answer that. So
go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, because actually, this is what's really funny about the combo packs is when I actually got back into comics, that was the first. Like nobody was buying combo packs. Nobody was talking about combo packs, and that was the first thing that I was like, I don't see these anywhere for sale. I'm gonna buy all. I want all combo packs, and I was just buying, and then I started posting like, hey, I think you guys probably need to buy some of these combo packs of some of these keys because they are not easy to find. And then people are like, oh, really? They really aren't easy to find. Basically, all it is DC back then, they charged $1 more on the cover price. So this was regular $3.99. The combo pack went $4.99. And inside the back cover, it's got a code. It's now expired, but you could get the digital copy to read it. It's kind of like Marvel's sticker, except for these were all poly bagged, so you couldn't see it. There's no sticker to take off like the Marvel ones, but these were all poly bagged too, so you had to rip the bag open to get the code. Those poly bags are brutal on condition for the covers, so that's what the combo means.
Before we go on to number 5, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the live chat, especially we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of people in there that are just chatting up, and we really appreciate it. I see Chuck, my homie Chuck's in there. I see God Almighty. I see Gomez, Comic Collector, Aaron Yee, Ultra Maximus, Wonder World Comics, Comic Talk Weekly, of course, the one and only Banana Momoko, great name. Gary
Banana
Nusser.
Momoko.
Shout out to Gary Nusser. Listen, if you guys aren't watching Gary Nusser's YouTube channel, there's something wrong. Make sure you guys check out Gary Nusser's comic perspective.
I'm trying to get him on tonight. But,
there we go. We'll see what happens. So thank you, everybody in the chat. We really appreciate you. I also want to remind everybody real quick about Comic Barricade. If you guys have an issue where you can't find enough foam or Wizard magazines to put in there to help keep your comics up in your long bun short boxes, go score some Comic Barricade. Use the promo code CBSI TALES. CBSI TALES for 10% off and free shipping. Comic Barricades where it's at. All right.
Yeah, make sure you spell it Tails TALES, not TAILS. That's,
because
that's Mel. That's Mel on the Drunken Chat show later.
Yeah. For sure.
on to number 5. Number 5. All right. I'm new to this one. This is We Live number 1. What's up with this?
Yeah. So this is a Dustin Wynn variant. It looks very similar to like Descender.
Yeah.
His book Descender, but this is a 1 in 15. It's selling for like $35 to $40. I think it just came out this week. The story it's like set in the future. The world's ended, and somehow these kids or something they can repopulate the universe or something, but they get chosen to go off planet or something like that. So it's like
it was really good.
Yeah, I haven't read it. That's just kind of the synopsis that I heard about the story. But people were buying this variant for some reason. And actually, the stores that I went to, they were all sold out of the regular cover too. So
look what Gary said. Gary said it's a great book.
Yeah, we'll talk to him. I see what he said.
Yeah, so people were buying it. Did you get it, Mel?
There it is.
Not only did I get it, I'm giving it away.
Mel, what don't you have at your house?
Right?
Gee.
You know what's sad is I don't even talk to Mel before I put the list out at all, and yet somehow he's always got the books that I put on there. I never have any of them.
Me either.
Drunken Chat said tonight, We Live number 1, the variant, for free.
What is this going for?
30.
Not bad.
Yeah, like $30, $40.
What did I pay for it at Midtown? I paid $30 for it at Midtown, so I'm actually losing money on this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're gaining.
you You paid strong.
I'm gaining love. I'm giving back to my people.
How many more subscribers we need to get you to 1,000 over there?
Like 105.
You guys, if you aren't subscribed to Drunken Chat, to the Mighty Mel V YouTube channel, so where you guys can catch Drunken Chat every Friday night, you guys really need to go subscribe. They're 105 subscribers away from 1,000. Get them to 1,000. Let's try to get them there as fast as we can.
One more thing.
Show them your love.
One more thing. I just added the last book I'm going to be revealing. I'm going to keep adding to the box until we get to 1,000. But the last reveal, I got my latest batch back from CGC. It'll be here next week. But Captain Marvel 8 third print 9.8 going in the box.
There we go. Jesus.
That box is going to be.
Man, I'm going to have to get on the box.
Come on through. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
On to number 4. Number 4 this week is I like this cover. This is the Miles Morales Spider-Man 2020 variant. This is a pretty sweet book. I actually like this a lot.
Raza.
Yeah, everybody was on this initially because of his sister.
Yeah.
First appearance in this. What's her name? Billy? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Billy Morales? Yeah. So people were always kind of on this, but it's not an incentive.
You couldn't find the cover anywhere.
Yeah, it's a cool cover.
It's a great cover.
Apparently, they're using this costume in the new PlayStation 5 Spider-Man game.
Is that right?
Yeah. So
Is it just me, or does this look like a DC cover that's just been done recently? I'm thinking like Nightwing or something with the TVs in the background.
It's the Matrix. I'm just kidding. It's not the Matrix. But it reminds me of the Matrix. But no, it's for a B cover. I mean, it's selling for $60. I mean, that's a lot.
That costume was official. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think it just went up too because everybody else is saying the same thing we are. That is a dope cover. That's like
T-shirt worthy. Like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't suspect that you're going to find that. This is not one of those that you're going to find just because everybody was on this initially when this book came out before.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
just because of the sister spec.
What is this at right now? 60, you said?
Yep.
60,
probably going to go higher.
Yeah. Before we get into the top 3, I want to remind everybody, we've talked about Wizard Magazine quite a bit tonight. Listen, the modern day Wizard is comicbookinvest.com. Make sure you guys go over to comicbookinvest.com and check it out. They have some of the best articles over there, some of the deepest information on a lot of these characters. They got great lists over there. They've got links to put you in the right direction with a lot of great places. And they're good peeps over there. So make sure you check out comicbookinvest.com.
Hey,
for all your
speaking of that, there was a post on Instagram that Ben made, and I went back and I was like, I'm just happy to have been a part of it. I went back, and it's 4 years ago this week that I started writing the Hot 10. 4 years ago in October. Yeah, October 21st of 2016. So it's been 4 years that I've been doing this. I've been writing on the site since 2015 because I actually, for those who don't know, I actually got my start on there by finishing second place in a writer's war.
Holy shit, you did, yes.
Yep,
yes.
I finished in second. I didn't finish in first. I don't remember who beat me, but I finished in second. So, but I got... that's how I got started on there, was from a writer's war.
Yes.
Yep.
Has it been fucking 4 years already?
That's been 5 years. That was May of 2015.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, like CBSI goes really deep. It's a big community, and it stretches far and wide, and they've got a lot of good people.
They need to bring back those cover contests. Those were official. Ben,
I want to bring back my ghost hunting article. I want to. There's several other things that I want to do, but man, it's hard. It's hard when you have a real job, and everybody thinks that a lot of these other content people or whatever, that's their lives. They get paid to do that. We don't get well, we just do this because we love it. We don't do it for any other reason at all. And
For real.
100%.
yeah,
For real.
so
Yeah,
I make a little
how
bit
I
of money.
yeah, you need to. This is your life, man. But more than anything, you wouldn't be doing this if you weren't having fun doing it. And most
Absolutely.
of us
Don't worry, Anthony.
most of us that do especially do stuff within the comic community and the comic YouTube community, we do this because we have fun talking comics with our friends, and we enjoy it. So definitely we appreciate all the viewers and the people like that are in the live chats and the people that comment, the people that tell us what they enjoy. A shout out, I've gotten a bunch of DMs through Instagram telling me thank you for putting them onto this or talking about this, and I really want to say thank you to those people for just watching the shows and taking part, because it really helps. So
Absolutely.
all right, on to number three this week. We were just talking about Darkseid War, I feel like, and this Justice League series. We were just talking about the new 52 Justice League series, and man, Darkseid War is also one of my all-time favorite storylines. That storyline was one of the few storylines done in the last, has it been longer? It hadn't been longer than 10 years, right? When was Darkseid War? 6 years ago, maybe? 4 years ago?
This was the end of New 52. So
yeah,
that
great
was
great storyline.
Something like that.
But this is getting big because of, it was already a little bit hyped because of the Three Jokers thing, right? I mean,
Correct.
Everybody was talking about this because of Three Jokers. Shout out to Trey K back in the day. I remember him talking about this book on Unpressable.
Wasn't this like Wonder Woman's brother or something? Was in this something else?
This is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz as Green Lantern.
He told me, he said, "Yo, buy this book. I bought about 14 of these motherfuckers."
It's a good book. I mean, when you got two major things going on, plus, like Bryan said, is this the last chapter of the Darkseid War?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, because 51 was the Air one that had the Lex Luthor cover that they put the wrong guts in or something, and everybody was going to Borders or whatever to find them. And I think they quit. Didn't they quit doing? Didn't they quit doing the combo pack on this like a couple issues before this or something like that?
It was before this.
Okay.
Like in Batman, I think the last combo pack was 39.
Which is the first appearance of what's his name's daughter, right? Darkseid's daughter.
Grail.
Yeah, Darkseid's daughter was 40, right? Issue 40?
Yeah, so
yeah, she was in 40.
Right.
Okay.
That might have been. That might have been. It was right around then when the last
Darkseid.
combo pack.
90% of the time, Darkseid looks dope, unless he's in Super Friends or whatever that cartoon was back in the day. 90% of the time, Darkseid looks dope as fuck.
He's my favorite character in Injustice.
Check Almighty's comment. Wonder Woman's brother Jason, first appearance. Yeah, that's why Trey originally spec'd on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so this like the more you actually think about this book is awesome. Like it should be even more than probably what it is.
Chock full of speck of this motherfucker.
Damn right.
It's
no
30 to 40.
Yeah, it's pushing that 40.
I was gonna sell mine, but no.
What you said you got 17 of them. You might
14.
sell one of those. 14. Jesus.
I'm about to send all the motherfuckers to CGC.
There we go. All right. I'm all about the Darkseid War. I have a feeling that could be something used definitely in the future in an animated series, if not, into something bigger. I would love to see it. It's a lot of characters, but I mean, they're putting all those characters together in a real way, hopefully, in their cinematic universe. You never know. All right, on to number 2. I think I want to say shout out to Big Leg on this one. Big Leg was one of the people that I remember talking about this book a while back. This
one, Bryan.
This is the Dear Becky #1 Raphael Grassotti variant, which is it's numbered to 300, so it's very short print run, right?
Correct. Yeah, and they didn't number it on the book, but I think each book has like a card or something that came with it that tells what number it is. So, and I think if you send it to CGC, I think they'll send that card back to you. They won't stick it inside the slab.
Won't. No.
Yeah, but they'll send it back to you.
They tell you not even to put them in there. So,
So is there some fuckery behind this book because it's a new version with an all white background?
Well,
that's the new. That's the okay. So that's from Scorpio. This I think that I'm not gonna say who's from because we're not gonna promote the companies. But yes, the same company or the same store that brought this one out has decided to milk that cow a little bit deeper and made a basically all white background. There is a red, white, and blue background of this. I think it's number 56. But the white one is there's 4,000 of them or something. I mean, it's a big number that you can still. I think you can still go and buy it for $20 or whatever it is. But it's all white. It doesn't have the clouds. I think add a lot to this in the background. But this thing is magnificent. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Laura because Laura said she liked it too. Now, do you like it because you just finished the new season, or you actually like this art? Because this new season was fire. The last
both. This is one of the few times where I'm like, okay, it matches. This actually, in my mind, somebody up here already said no fuckery. I think this is a really beautiful. I love it. And again, I did just recently finish Boys season 2. If you haven't, you guys are missing out. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I agree with Ben though. I think if you take the clouds out of it, you're losing so much of that. Yeah, the depth.
The depth and the mood. It sets the whole tone of the. I mean, that's basically. It's like it. That's why I said I think it's a perfect. If you've seen Boys and seen Homelander, that's what he looks like he's smiling, but he's not really smiling at all. Yeah, he's like evil.
Let's talk about this.
He hates people. He hates everybody. But
let's talk about this a little bit.
He wants to be loved so much
because this show is so great, and you're right. Both Mel and Ben are hitting it on the head. This character, this villain, has taken over this show as the person you love to hate, right? Or that you just love. Even though he's so evil, you still love watching the guy play him. The actor they picked for him hit it out of the ballpark. Do you think, and a lot of people I've seen talk about this lately, as Doc Joe says.
Don't say it.
You don't think so? Do you think it's going to get this show that these comics are going to continue to move and
the next Walking Dead?
No, I don't want to say that, but I do want to say that could really blow some of those early issues up in high grade.
Oh, I mean, they already kind of are. I mean, number one's already, $400 or $500 9.8 now. So I mean,
I'm talking more. I'm talking. Do you think that book could be a $1,000 9.8, black cover?
Yeah, the number one.
Yeah,
it could.
I think it'll hit that just because this is one of those books nobody was on to. Then the TV series came out. The books are hard to get in a decent grade if you find them. If you owned them, for sure. But finding them and buying them, I mean, I bought a set right when the season was about to drop, and that book was an 8.5, if that. And I thought it looked pretty damn good compared to the ones I run into. So I think this is one of those ones that flew under the radar as far as buying them off the press.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to spend $1,000 on it. I think I'm going to spend $1,000
on this.
No, just the Boys.
On the number one.
Just a whole bunch of shit I just bought already. I'm looking for Boys number 1 9.8. Jesus.
Oh shit! I want a 9.9, boys. Now hold on.
You guys
start shopping.
Let's go.
Come on. I mean, honestly, I think the only thing that's even really holding it back. One, I'm glad that they released just a couple up front, and then they did it weekly rather than piling them all at once. I like the slow burn of that, but it still was only eight episodes. I mean, Walking Dead season 2 was what, 24 maybe? So I mean, so 8 episodes is just it's not extending it over a long period of time. That may be the only thing that kind of, just because of the long pause between season 2 and season 3, because obviously they're barely even starting, because of COVID, they're barely even starting to get back to filming for season 2.
That's what I'm saying. The key to this thing is this next stimulus check has so much implications on comics. You guys have no idea. You have no idea, and I'm not fucking around.
I know you've been talking about this a while, man, and I don't disagree, man. I think it's going to continue to put money into our hobby. But listen, our hobby is pretty strong without it. I think
That's
right
true.
now.
That's
So-
true because people at first is still there.
Yeah, we brought in a lot of collectors during this downtime that normally wouldn't have spent as long getting into it, and because they spent as long getting into it, it hooked them, and they love it now. And it's new money coming to it, right? It's two types of new money. We've talked about this on other shows, but I like the series, I really do, and I like the show so far. I did not like Walking Dead, the TV show. I never did.
Me either.
I love the series. Yeah, I just didn't like the TV show. I'm right there with Anthony. I've always said that. I love the comic. The comic is a different story. That shit's really good. But what I like with this one is I like both. The comic's different than the TV series in this, and it's both are still really good. And we're gonna get third season. I don't know. Are we getting a fourth season? They're building big storylines. I like it. We'll see.
The thing what happened with Walking Dead, it was so many speculators. Well, this is what happened for me. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but for me, it's like, so when I sold all my speculation Walking Dead books, and when we got to 100, once I sold that first Negan, I really kind of stopped watching the show because really nothing to speculate after that. It was just like the Ezekiel flopped.
Hey, Mel, I found you one. It's The Boys number 1, 9.8, $345, PGX.
Never in my life.
Anthony's got jokes over here, man.
It is. Laura's like, don't do it.
Well,
Don't
do
mess
not
with
press
Mel.
that button. Leave it alone.
Do not mess with Mel. Yeah.
PGX is like that. Is what is that synthetic weed? PGX is a synthetic weed
that you get at the bodega.
Yeah, of marijuana, like that.
Yeah.
So apparently, this Raphael Grassetti guy is like he does like figures. Is that right?
I can see that because this looks like a figure, like in the art style, that 3D,
That'd be a cool statue. Huh?
like imaging look.
Like I'm trying to look up other because I've heard this is like his first. This is his first cover that he's done. But like it looks like looking through like images and stuff. It looks like he does like figures and stuff.
I didn't know there was a Starlight variant.
It's better
There's a Starlight variant for Deer Becky, and it's really hard to get.
The Carla Cohen, the Starlight.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it's really hard to get.
Ooh.
So, but we will talk about that another day because we are going to hit our number one book, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. John Tyler Christopher strikes again. Amazing Spider-Man, The Sins of Norman Osborn, number 1, the JTC variant, supposedly numbered to 2,500. Are they printing it on these like they do the other ones? And this was the NYCC?
Correct. Well, yeah, it's not an NYCC, but
Okay.
yes, they are the serial numbering them on the book right down by his left leg.
What was it? What was this? This was the Chicago Con one. A C2E2.
The Wolverine one.
Yeah, you basically just had to get it off off the company that runs the shows and stuff. That's who we're selling them. The same one that sold like all the other ones, that the Wolverine and the upcoming Luke Skywalker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yoda. They did the green Yoda.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them now, and that's the only thing that scares me is that they're just gonna have every single. Every single character on one of these, this
is garbage.
John Tyler Christopher is the ultimate milking.
Usually he's really good though, man. His last couple ones have been terrible. This and the Luke Skywalker, his color choices.
Bad?
Yeah, man. It shouldn't be a red background. I don't like the red background. It's just
he did a Spider-Man one. The blue one was better.
Really good. Yeah. And this one I don't like the red background, man.
Yeah, but
he made bank off the.
That's what makes it look cool though, because it's just the webbing. That's all you see. It looks like his shirt, but there's nothing there. It's just
the problem is his left shoulder. His left shoulder makes his head look bigger because there's no line to separate the shoulder from the head.
Yes, you're right.
If
I
you
like
look
the
at
show.
it close enough,
You're the art
You just
major.
ruined it for me. Right when you said that, now I'm like,
I'm a
you
sophisticated
ruined
mother.
it. I wasn't seeing that at all until right when you said
I'm looking
it.
at his head and I'm like, that's a big ass
Now it
head.
looks
And I was
all
like, wait, man, that's
crazy.
his shoulder. You tilt it this way, you see it better.
I'm not mad at this cover. I'm not paying $245, but I'm not mad. It's all right. I like it.
245?
Is that what it's going for?
125 plus.
yeah, the ones I've seen.
I'm not paying that either.
Well, hey, nobody was wanting to pay that for the Wolverine either, and then all of a sudden it went to $300. So who knows?
I think a lot of that was that foot, man. There's a lot of fuckery going on there.
That book's still selling though, so it wasn't just like a one-time shot on those. Those things still sell.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
honestly
man.
it brought the value of all of those up. I mean, the Spider Woman, the
Rogue.
was a
Rogue,
yeah,
Miss
yeah,
Marvel.
there was a bunch of them.
So we had one of the Wolverine ones, and I let my kids pick comics out all the time. And I say, here, put these in your room and put them in your closet and forget you got them. I let them dig through my stuff all the time. And my son wanted to build a new PC. And I was like, you got to raise the money. And he comes walking out with a 9.8 Wolverine, John Tyler Christopher. He's like, I got it. I'm like, bro, that's not even really yours. Like, I was like, I guess that counts, whatever.
Oh man.
I think his son is like he has like an old collector's spirit went into your son's body, just robbing both of y'all blind. Like what was that movie? With the chick she was from the orphan. She was like old.
Oh yeah.
That's your son. Your son is just he's an older collector who looks young. He's taking all your money and your books.
Well, before we leave, guys, we call it a night. I want to remind everybody, Drunken Chat Sun should be coming up in the next half hour or so. And make sure you guys go check out birdcitycomics.com for that gorgeous punchline cover. Make sure you check out Bird City Comics on Facebook for their amazing live auctions. Listen, you guys can get some killer books over at their live auctions. And do us all a favor and tune in to Comic Book Women this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'd really appreciate it. We really like what Laura and the girls are doing over there. So we appreciate that, Laura. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, it's a blast. We love doing it. It's a lot of fun. So make sure if you haven't seen it, come and tune in, just say hi. And it's a different perspective.
It is. Amen. And we will call it a night. Thanks, guys.